Second. Happy to be joined by UFC strawweight Tabatha Ricci, who's going to be back in action. UFC Fight Night, August 24th. It is right around the corner. Tabatha, how's it going?
Yeah, doing great. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you making time on a Friday afternoon. How's the day going so far? We're at the end of the week. Is this like, do things kind of taper down, or take me through like a typical Friday for you?
Well, today I had some yoga in the morning. I have my friend that give me some class sometimes, so I can get connect to my body, breath work, stretching, and I just got out of my jiu-jitsu session, and then come home, I have some lunch, and then train later again.
And making time for me, which I really appreciate. That sounds like a very good Friday. You're fighting Angela Hill. Tell me how this all came together with the fight getting offered and everything like that. How did this fight get put together?
Well, it's going to be an honor to fight Angela Hill. She's like, I'm fighting one more OG from the division. She fought everyone, like my last opponent, Tisia. So I'm very happy to be fighting this girl that has a lot of experience in UFC and being the organization for a long time. So it's been very nice. My camp's been awesome. Happy with the fight. Just cannot wait to get in the cage.
Were you expecting to fight her? I think looking at the rankings, this did make a lot of sense as far as the matchup.
Yeah. I was expecting to fight her, especially after her last fight. She put in a great performance against Luana. So I was expecting the fight's going to happen.
Is this the right amount of time off in between fights, or are you hoping to get in there a little bit sooner?
Sorry, one more time.
Just as far as the timing from your last fight to this fight, was this kind of ideal for you, having this much time off, or were you hoping to fight sooner than this?
No, that was perfect. I've been fighting like a lot, so that I had to have some time for myself. And that's a perfect time for fighting again. Yeah.
So you mentioned it there, Angela Hill, a veteran of the game. Stylistically, how do you look at this fight? Obviously, she's been in there with pretty much everyone.
So I think the fight's going to be very dynamic. She has a great pace, good footwork. So, I'm looking for a very exciting fight. I'm not going to tell much about my game plan, but you guys going to love the fight.
I know Mackenzie Dern fought Angela Hill. Obviously, you guys are different fighters, but any insight from her on this matchup? I know you guys train together and you guys are friends.
Yeah, I watched the tape. I'm on the fight too. I'm taking some notes for the fight. Angela has a lot of footage online, a lot of wins, some losses. So it was a great to watch and study her game. Yeah.
Excellent. And training partners, who have been some of the main girls helping you get ready for this fight?
Been training with Nality. She fights other organizations. Ken Hansen been helping to the fight. Mari Piccolotto from Black House. Some girls from LFA. I have a lot of girls here in California that help me.
Yeah, and that's one of the luxuries. I'm sure there's a lot of gyms out there, a lot of cross-training going on. Is it nice to have that variety? Because you mentioned having some prospects, some up-and-comers, and some UFC mainstays. Probably, pretty good to have all that at your disposal to get a bunch of different looks.
Yeah. It's been great. It's been great.
I can tell your dog's excited for the fight. What's your dog's name?
Oh yeah, he's very excited.
Yes, I can tell. It's a big fight, right? Angela Hill. It doesn't get much bigger than this, so that's good. What's your dog's name?
Boogie is a puppy.
Okay. How did you come up with the name Boogie?
We actually went to take him, and the kids that was taking care of him already gave him the name. So
okay, didn't want to mess him up. You start calling him something different, he might not respond.
They call him the boogeyman.
There you go. I like it. What will your corner look like for this fight? Who's going to be in the cage with you?
I'm gonna have my jiu-jitsu coach, my head coach, Ricardo Miller from Gina, head coach Ross, my boxing coach, and my Muay Thai coach Julio from Saxons. Yeah.
There we go. And how do you see this fight playing out? The one thing with Angela Hill, very tough to finish. She's obviously been in there with some of the best and is tough to take out. So how do you see this one playing out?
I actually trained with Angela before, maybe 2 or 3 times a long time ago. I really look, I feel like I haven't been like showing much about my style. I want to give everyone a better performance for everyone and for myself, so I really look for the finish. I want to knockout or submission. I can see myself doing both in the fight. So that's what I'm planning for.
Yeah, you just referenced the fact that you guys used to train or had trained together. How long ago was that, and what was it like getting to work with her back then?
I think it was like three years ago. It's been a long time. Yeah, it was very nice. It was very exciting. I think I was in the UFC for not too long, and then for me it was very nice to be training with Angela Hill, and now I'm fighting her. So it's cool. Yeah.
Cool. Was that like a one-time thing, or have you guys trained together multiple times?
No, we trained once or twice.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I was gonna say it's not like you guys are like friends or anything, because I could see that being.
No, we're not friends. But Angela's pretty nice. She's a funny girl. Like
I don't think I've ever seen her mad, to be honest with you. She's always smiling and happy. Mind you, same thing with you. But yeah, you know, it's.
She's a good person, and then I actually fought her best friend too. Jessica Pena is nice too. Like, yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
And nothing like personal with them, and it's a fight business, and we're friends after.
For sure. Is it hard to fight someone like that where like they're just so nice? It's like, oh, we got to go in there. Or are you able to kind of flip that switch and, just know it's all business?
Yeah, no, it's not that hard to flip that switch. It's a business time. You're so focused. You can like just be nice in the cage. It's live or die for me.
Absolutely. We got a big fight coming up in the flyweight division. They finally announced it's going to be at the Sphere. Alexa Grasso, Valentina Shevchenko. Just curious how you see that fight playing out, because now that it's official.
Well, I think Grasso is gonna win again. It's a UFC noche. Like the Mexicans are coming hot. Like it's not gonna be an easier fight for both of them. No.
I agree. Do you think also that Valentina, like some of the interviews you hear with her as well, doesn't seem like she's willing to change a lot? Like even that first fight against Grasso where she got finished, she kind of was not in denial, but maybe not looking at some of the things that happened in that fight. Do you think that's a disadvantage for Valentina, where she's maybe not willing to, kind of own up to some of the mistakes in the first fight?
Yeah, maybe she took confidence in her game. She wants to try again to see if with the game plan is going to work in her style. But yeah, I think she should. Yeah, definitely disadvantage. Look to the fight and see really like, oh, I did a mistake here or something, and work on that and stats related, and then actually her game.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that fight goes. In your division, obviously, I remember seeing you. We talked in Vegas at the UFC X a month ago, and I asked you the same question there. I'll ask you again. Why do you think this Weili Zhang and Tatiana Suarez fight isn't booked yet? Obviously, Verna as well with her win. She could be in that title talk as well. Do you think it's going to end up being Zhang and Suarez next, or do you think Verna could maybe get that title shot?
I think Verna deserved the title shot. She's been fighting and winning fights and finishing fights. I think she deserved it. I don't know what Tatiana is not fighting. I don't know if there's something, she's an injury, or she's a big girl for the division. I don't know if it's the weight cut. Like, I don't know what's going on with her personal life. But if someone deserved the title, I think Jandiroba is next on line.
Yeah, and what did you think of that performance against Amanda Lemos? That was really, really impressive. And she kind of made a statement in that fight.
Yeah, actually, I was expecting that Verna is going to take her down. Yeah, Verna Jiu-Jitsu is very high level. I think Amanda is being focused too much on her striking, right? I think she's a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, but since her fighting Weili, she's being dominated on the ground by Weili, and then seeing her Jandiroba getting her back and everything, it was not a surprise for me. Mm-hmm.
And then back to your fight, obviously, Angela, you mentioned being a veteran. She's ranked, a win, a finish. Where does that put you in the rankings? Does that just continue back up that, path to the title?
Yeah, hopefully I fought Tasia, but she was out of the rank because she was getting a time off for her baby. Hopefully after the win, I get to climb the rank more and get me closer to big challenge and get my chance to get to the title as soon as possible.
There we go. I like it. Yeah. Did you watch UFC 304 last weekend? Did you see any of the fights?
Yeah.
What did you think? Well, let's start in the main event. Obviously, everyone's been talking about Bilal Muhammad's performance. What did you think of that win over Leon Edwards?
Well, I think he did great. Yeah, he's been trained with Khabib. I'm really fan of the Dagestan style, the wrestling, the control. I don't know if not everyone liked that style. It's hard to people understand what's going on the ground, but I'm a big fan of the grappling. I think there's a lot of technique behind all that, and I'm a fan of techniques and stuff. So transitions, and I think he proved he did a very good job. Yeah, he deserved the shot for sure. Yeah.
And the co-main event, what did you think of Tom Aspinall needing 1 minute to take out Curtis Blades? That was pretty impressive.
Oh, that was very impressive. I think that was already expected. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like the certain talent. I know your
Yeah.
dog's probably dying to go for a walk here, but I just have one more question.
They're playing.
Yeah, there you go. No, I get it. It's cool. It's cool. My cat's in the other room. You can't hear him. He's just doing his own thing. But are you watching the Olympics at all? Have you been tuning into any of that, or are you too busy with fight camp?
Yeah, I'm too busy. Like I get home and I just want to rest or sleep. Like, but my dad keeps sending me some stuff about the judo. I know we just got a gold this morning and I have weights in the girl division. So yeah, I'm following a little bit what he sent it to me. Yeah.
Do you think they could ever do MMA in the Olympics, or do you think it would be too tough with kind of how the schedule is and everything like that?
The MMA in the Olympics?
Yeah. Do you think it would ever happen?
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be too violent for the Olympics. I don't know if they look it up like that, but nah, I don't think MMA is gonna be too Olympic. I wish jiu-jitsu was in the Olympics, but it's also is like because a lot of organizations going on. I don't know if it's gonna happen as well.
Yeah, I agree. And actually, I got one more for you. What do you got planned for the weekend? And anything exciting, or is it just training? Do you got anything going on?
Yeah, I do spars on Saturday, so tomorrow I have a very tough training, rest on Sunday, and get back to my routine on Monday.
There we go. All right, Tabatha, thanks so much for doing this. We're looking forward to the fight. August 24th, UFC Fight Night. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, I want to thank you, my main sponsors, 805 Beer, Santos Studio, Jackson. Thank you for supporting me on this journey. And yeah, you guys can follow my career on Instagram, Tabatha Ricci.
There we go. And I got to quickly mention our sponsor for this interview. It's HKUSA. Use the code bananas20 to get 20% off. Got to take advantage of those offers. And Tabatha, thanks again for doing this.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.